This is a funny one from both of us. I hope you all like it.
You will do.
You will like it, he says. Okay. It's called The Fox That Fluffed by Michael Pollentine. Not that Michael, no. Your parents may tell you that you should eat your greens, probably trying all sorts of tricks to get you to eat your broccoli or sprouts or cabbage or even lentils. And they are right, for vegetables are healthy. They help you grow and they can be very tasty too, honest. What they might not have taught you, which is the most important bit, I think, you will agree,
You will.
is that some of these vegetables can cause some real woofters to escape from your backside. Oh, there is nothing funnier than a loud, rumbling body burp that causes the windows to rattle. I've got to be able to read this. Pepper the fox lived in a little shed near a stream, and most of the day he would tend to the allotment that was near to his home. An allotment is a little patch of land where all sorts of tasty vegetables and fruits are grown. He looked after this little patch of land for his friend Hamish the hedgehog, who was too old to do it alone.
Oh.
Looking after the allotment was tiring work, so he would eat the vegetables, which, unknown to him, gave him terrible wind. Oops. Oh, Michael. It was a beautiful and sunny day. Butterflies and bees darted from flower to flower. Birds sang and fed their young safe in their nests in the high trees. A tiny fawn gently sipped from the stream, unaware of Pepper, the fox, sneaking up behind her. Pepper was in the mood for a tasty dinner, so he tiptoed towards the little fawn. Closer and closer he crept up on the fawn, obliviously lapping water from the cool stream. Pepper bent his legs, ready to pounce, but all of a sudden the bees and butterflies all fluttered and scattered at the huge, scary ripper that erupted from Pepper's backside. Mother birds and father birds covered the ears of their young. The little fawn saw the hungry fox about to jump at her and scarpered back to her mother in fright. Poor Pepper the fox. He always broke wind at the worst possible moments. He skulked off, the cheeks of his face red with embarrassment.
I fancy sinking my teeth into a nice juicy bit of beef and washing down with a cool glass of moo juice,
Pepper announced to a cabbage he was chewing. So Pepper the fox went hunting again, spotting a cow sitting calmly alone on a hill. Cows can be pretty silly sometimes, and this cow was just sat down chewing the grass with its eyes closed.
This will be easy,
said Pepper, barely able to contain his giggling as he prowled towards the cow. But just as he was behind the cow, a squeaky noise escaped from her bottom. Oh! The cow stopped chewing and opened its eyes.
Moo!
It said, turning around only to find itself face to face with a hungry young fox. This gave the poor cow such a fright that it jumped back and rolled down the hill in a tumble of black and white, coming to a stop, shaken but safe, at its home in the farm. Pepper the fox stamped his feet. It was just not his day, but he refused to wallow in self-pity.
I quite fancy a bit of bacon and a few sausages,
he said, rubbing his hands together with glee. So he skipped until he arrived at a muddy field. 2 pigs stood in a sty, gobbling down swill. Pepper the fox licked his lips. He was quieter than ever this time. His paws made not a sound as he crept behind the chomping pigs.
Either one will do,
he thought. The scoffs and oinks of 2 pigs guzzling their dinner allowed Pepper to skulk so close she could almost touch their tails. Then it happened again. She felt a gust leave her body, but there was no sound.
At last, a bit of luck, a silent one,
he thought, only to be struck by an awful smell. But this smell wasn't coming from the pigs. It was the windy pop that he had just let free, and it was so bad it brought tears to his eyes. Both pigs stopped munching.
Cool, blimey, what was that pong?
They looked at each other in disgust and then at their backsides. Spotting Pepper the fox behind them. Squeal! Squeal! They screamed and in their panic ran straight over Pepper, trampling him into the mud.
I think I would like a nice chicken,
he said, cleaning himself as the sun began to disappear. So Pepper scampered off to old Fred's farm, hopping over the fence and to the chicken coop like a ninja. All the chickens sat simply, their gormless faces staring into space. Chickens are not the brightest of farm animals. In fact, they can be quite dizzy a lot of the time.
This will be easy,
he whispered to himself. He reached out to grab a rather plump bird, but only centimetres from wrapping his paws around it. He felt a little rumble in his tummy, followed by the loudest ripper you have ever heard erupting from his bottom like an earthquake. Feathers, goodness, feathers and straw flew into the air, followed by gobbles and shrieks and flapping of wings. Pepper the fox tried shushing them to keep them from waking the farmer, but it was too late.
Who's there?
Shouted old Fred, reaching for his gun. Pepper gulped.
Bang, bang,
Went the farmer's shotgun. Old Fred the farmer is short-sighted and not a very good shot. In fact, he actually shot both the tyres on his tractor. Pepper made it home to his little shed by the stream, safe and sound, albeit a little tired, bruised, embarrassed and hungry. Sitting himself down next to his allotment once again, having to make do with a dinner of sprouts, lentils, broccoli and cabbage, he could not understand why he kept breaking wind. He bit into a big sprout. Pepper couldn't help but smile. Can you stop now? May I just say that wasn't Nanny's choice, it was Michael who found it. We'll put him in trouble with your mums and dads. Love you lots, all of you. Love you lots. Bye.
Bye for now.